Do I really need to start a podcast? Hi, guys. It's me, your host, Mr. Fabulous. Welcome back to the first episode. Not really. This is kind of like the pilot of That's Fab podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Fabulous. Did I say that already? This is so awkward, but we're going to give this a try. We're going to test the waters to see if this is even something I want to do. So that's what today's video is. So hello guys, welcome back to another video. And today, as you guys can see, we are just seeing if I really need to start a podcast. Is there a need for another podcast on this earth? And when I get fascinated by something or am obsessed with something, I like go all in and I just like buy everything I need to do and just go balls to the wall. And then when I find out I don't like it, I've already spent all this time and money on something that I wasn't even going to stick with. So that's why I was like, let this be today's video so we can kind of just feel the vibe. I feel like I'm running out of breath. It's so weird. I'm blaming it on the podcast, but really I should be blaming it on being overweight. So yeah, that's why we're using my phone today as the microphone, because you guys should have seen me. I was on Amazon creating a whole list of things I need to order. And I was like, hold up. You do this all the time. So let's just think about it for a second and let's talk with you guys, because I think it's important to hear what you guys think and what do you guys want. But I'm also excited to create one because I really want to just talk. I really just want to just talk, because when I do my YouTube videos, it's like I'm talking about whatever the subject or topic is of that video. Unless I'm vlogging, I guess that's when I talk about other things, but not really. So I feel like on a podcast, I really want to show you guys another side of me that's just real and fabulous. And sometimes it's not always fabulous, Like I too have opinions and thoughts on things, especially regarding the beauty industry and in the world that I'm in. And I feel like I'm always, you guys, unless you're my friends or family, you guys hear the shit I have to say, but I never say anything publicly. So I kind of want to share my real thoughts and opinions on things on here. I just don't want my image of me being a good person to go away, because I truly am a good person. I am just like everyone else and has opinions on things. Anyways, that's the one thing. That's what I wanted to talk about. I don't know if you guys are the same. I always get in a wave. If you guys are a content creator, please comment down below if you feel the same way. I get in a wave of platforms that I'm consistent on. Like, I'm not equally consistent on all of them. Like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, those are my main three. And a couple months ago, I was starting in the beginning of the year, I was on TikTok posting all the time over there. I was just posting and going live. And then a shift happened, and then I was on Instagram, and I was posting on Instagram, and then I was just on Instagram all the time. And now I'm on the wave of YouTube, and here I am posting consistently, and just everything now is YouTube. So I'm worried that my YouTube wave is going to die down, because I don't want it to. I really love it over here, and I've been missing the long form content. I've been so wrapped around short form that I'm like, I miss like doing YouTube videos. Like, really, YouTube was my first love and passion of mine. I remember being in middle school, filming on my iPhone, was it 3G? And I was in my closet, literally in the closet, filming an unboxing video, because I was so obsessed with like fashion influencers at the time that were on YouTube and did unboxings. So I remember like filming there. Honestly, it was so like fabulous. I wish I had that footage, but I was unboxing a Louis Vuitton belt that I got for my birthday one year. I think I turned 15 or 14. And I remember just doing that unboxing and just feeling like so cunty. So that's where I'm worried at right now, that I'm on this wave of YouTube, but I need to learn how to balance all of them because I really do love all the platforms. I really love TikTok, I really love Instagram, and I really love YouTube. If I had to put them in order though, it would be YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. As of right now, as of June, what is it? As of June 11th, 2024, that is my order. So yeah, I'm really harping on that right now. I don't even know what my idea was. I guess I just wanted to share if anyone else feels the same way. And I need to just learn how to be consistent on all of them equally. And I have a big whiteboard and I put all my platforms on there and I dedicate days to each one so I can have a balance of it all, which I need to get back doing because I haven't been doing. And today I put a post on Instagram that I wasn't even like, I just put a post up just to put a post up, and I really shouldn't have done that because you might as well not post anything, you know what I mean? But I feel like I hate being off of a platform for too long, that I feel like people forget about me. I know that's not really the case, but this is just what I've learned, you know, in the industry. Excuse me. I had a really big lunch today. I was like so hungry. And right now it is just coming up. So yeah, that's the topic. Just learning how to balance it all. But how are you supposed to balance? This is the thing. This is what they should teach you in school. How do you balance work life, your personal life, your fitness life? Like, how are you supposed to do all of this? Is what I'm trying to say here. My brain's already like going literally so fast. I'm like, slow down, because I'm not even explaining myself right to y'all. How are we supposed to work, live, pay bills, be social, go on dates, follow our dreams? I feel like there's not enough time in the day. But then I remember Beyonce has the same 24 hours in the day you have. And she is over there doing everything. So what is your excuse? Yes, I'm comparing myself to Beyonce because you have to. You have to compare yourself to the greats. Whoever your icon is, you have to compare yourself to them. And if they can do it, you can as well. Before Beyonce, actually was Kim Kardashian for me. I would always be like, if Kim can do all this in a day, so can I. So that's what I'm relating to. And just, do you guys feel me? Because I feel like they should have taught this in school. How are we supposed to balance it all? You know? Because like I said, I just feel like there's not enough time in the day. Like, is it laziness? Because I'm like, I gotta work out, I gotta film, I gotta edit, I gotta worry about work things, I gotta worry about my home, making sure it's clean, making sure things are organized. My laundry has been sitting there. I need to fold it and put it away. So maybe that's just me, I guess, learning how to grow up now. I don't know. I would really, really, really love to hear you guys in the comments down below. So hopefully I'm not too crazy. So if you guys have been following me, you guys know I did this housewarming gifting thing with my subscribers and followers. And today I was cleaning up and putting everything away. And I was just so like happy. And I was a little emotional. I talked about this in my last video. And I think it just hits me out of nowhere, I guess, when I'm just here. Because I remember thinking like, just thinking about one day being in my own place and like living on my own. And I just catch myself and I'm like, I look around and I'm like, oh my God, like you did it. Like you literally did it. And I can't help but be like so proud of myself. So like just putting my things away and like, I think I mentioned this in the last video. I was like, I literally looked at my refrigerator and I was like, that's my refrigerator. Like, that's not really mine, because obviously when I leave here, it's got to stay. But I'm like, that's my fridge and I can put whatever I want in there. So it's just like a new feeling that I'm discovering and, you know, just going through. One thing, however, I'm very like because this place here is like quiet. So I try to like not make a lot of noise. But today I was like, you know what? I'm going to blast my music because I've been obsessed with Sabrina Carpenter lately. And I didn't know who she was like literally maybe 5 weeks ago. I didn't know who she was. And I was at my friend's party. And one of my friends was like, he mentioned her. And I was like, who's that? And he's like, you have to listen to her. And yeah, I'm like obsessed with like her song Feathers. I'm trying not to name Espresso. But really, Espresso is another one I fell in love with too. And Feathers, something about boy, like something boy, Nonsense. Like she's just a really good singer. And this new one she came out with called Please Please Please, I was blasting it and I felt so like I felt so light and pretty and just dancing around my home. I just felt like literally out of a movie how good I just like felt. And I really want to keep that feeling going for the summer. If that makes any sense. Like I just love like that feeling of just feeling so light and pretty. And if you guys haven't listened to the song, go listen to it. Watch the music video. Even just listening to it, you'll just feel so pretty. And I shared on my stories there's a lyric in the song that I shared, and I'm like obsessed with it right now. Let me look for it. The most relatable Sabrina Carpenter lyric to exist. Heartbreak is one thing, my ego's another. I beg you, don't embarrass me, motherfucker. Like, ooh, when I heard that, it just hit, and I was like, I know that's right. Don't embarrass me. So yeah, I've just been really, really loving that song right now. And I think you guys should listen to it because it's really setting the summer vibes. And I needed that because Billie Eilish also came out with her album and it's giving very sad girl summer. It's so good. I literally listened to it from beginning to end. And it's such a good album. I love it. But baby, it gets me in my feelings. And I'm like, I'm not trying to have a sad girl summer. I'm trying to have a pretty girl summer, a hot girl summer, a positive girl summer. I'm not trying to be, at home in my feelings. I did that for the last couple months in the beginning of the year, which I can't believe we are 6 months into the new year. That's crazy. I was watching a TikTok and it was something like, it was like one of those emotional videos that had the emotional music and the little cartoon, and it was like swiping and said, you did it, this is for you. It was a little dinosaur holding a heart, like a little cartoon dinosaur. And it was like, you did it. You made it through the first 6 months. It may not have been easy. And I was literally laying there crying because I'm like, oh my God, how fast time has gone. And these past 6 months have been very, very emotional for me. Like a roller coaster of emotions. I'm talking about just, I don't know if that was the lowest I've ever been, which maybe I'll get into in the future, but it was pretty scary. And you guys know I'm always a positive, happy, bubbly person. But for quite a while there, I was very dark. And I was just like, where is Fab? I was like, where is he? He needs to come back because I don't like who this monster is. But it was just because of a lot of different emotions in my life. Still dealing with a lot of change over my dad's passing. So it's just a whole journey that I've learned that's going to be still coming its way and a process. So many of you in that video I did months ago told me that, 10 years, 20 years have passed and you guys still feel like it's the other day. So I'm like, man, it's going to be hard to deal with this, but I'm learning and I'm navigating and I'll be good. I just got to keep this good energy that I have going right now and to focus on my goals and dreams. So my goal and dream for this month, every month for the past 3 months, I've set at least 2 goals to accomplish. So my goal for June was to be consistent on YouTube and to start going back to the park. I've been killing it on YouTube, the park not so much, only because it's been so rainy here. It's rainy and it's been hot. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? And yeah, my complex here doesn't have a gym. I wish they did, but then again, would I still even go? Would I still even go? But when I went the other day, oh my god, it felt so amazing. I remembered that feeling of how good it felt to just work out and sweat. Like, oh, it just releases so much. And I highly recommend, if you are just feeling some type of way or down or just anything, it is so good to just go out and go for a walk, get some fresh air, touch some grass. Because I feel like we're always so wrapped up on our phones, at least for me. I wake up and this phone is in my hand until I go to sleep. And I mean, until I close my eyes and my hand falls out of my phone and hits me in the face, that is when I go to sleep. But it's not good. It's not healthy. But I just love this damn thing. Plus, I pay so much money for it. I'm going to use it. But it's really good to just step away from it. Was I about to go into something earlier that I forgot to talk about? I can't remember, because earlier I was talking about social media and balancing. Wow, that was like a long time ago. I felt like we talked about that. And I want to talk about this in future podcasts with different people I want to have on. I know, I think maybe this is something I want to do. I don't know. I'm feeling good about it. I'm loving talking with you all. But balancing, I feel like with the whole list I mentioned earlier, throwing friendships in there is another thing I am lacking on and need to focus on. And I'm so glad I have my friends there, and I know that they are always there for me. And I love low maintenance friends that you don't have to check in with all the time, but when you do check in, it's like you pick up right where you left off. But still, I miss them, and I hate every time they invite me for something, I'm not available because I'm so wrapped up in this, which can be a good or bad thing. So it's about balance, because I love talking to the camera. I love doing my makeup videos. I love creating content. It's been a passion of mine since I was in that closet unboxing that belt. But I don't want memories with my friends to just pass me by, you know what I mean? Especially this month being Pride Month. Happy Pride, by the way. As I've gotten older, this month has been just another month, because I'm like, every month, every day, every year is Pride. I live it. So please stop coming to me and asking me, what am I prideful for? It's the same questions every year from these brands. And on all the magazine articles, it's always like the same exact story. Honey, I live it. I am it. I have to be a baguette every single day. Which I'm not afraid of saying the other one, but I'm just like, I'm trying to go into this slowly, because, yeah, it feels weird being too real here on my channel. So yeah. How do you guys balance hanging out with your friends? I have to figure out a better way. I need to really at least just check in with my friends, because I'm just like, if I'm not doing this, I'm at work, and it's only one or the other. And yeah. So with that said, we'll wrap this up with this last topic, and then we'll close out this video. I told you guys I did 2 goals a month. I've started to slowly add another one in, where I'm like, okay, I need to like socialize more, get out of my bubble, stop being so closed off. Like, you can still do what you love, but still be social. There's a world outside of your social media, you know what I mean? And I guess in this, I'm like, I'm not alone. I have my subscribers, I have my followers, like, I have all these internet friends online. I have 13,000. I thought I already hit 14K on here. I have 13K friends on my YouTube channel. But no, I need in-person friends to talk to. So that's one thing I'm focusing on now. And I've already set up some drink dates with new people. And I'm excited. I'm excited to just talk to other people, hear other people's stories, and just socialize. I think that's going to be good. So also, before I wrap up, it is Pride Month. And this is another topic I wanted to talk about, which maybe I'll continue talking about in future podcasts. So if I repeat myself, I'm sorry, but I want to end it with this. It's Pride Month. Go out. Do not be a hermit and stay home. If you are like me, because not everyone's like me. If you guys are out, that's great. But I really think it's important because these bartenders, these drag queens, these performers, these go-go dancers, the guys in the kitchens at these clubs, the bussers, the people who clean up, the valet guys, those are all people's jobs. And if we don't go out to these clubs and bring money to them, then they don't get no money. You know what I mean? So I realized this the other day because I was like, I see all these queens that I follow work so hard, create new outfits, do new things all the time, and are just, from promoters to bartenders, everyone's out there trying to just make it better and good, and they are spending all those hours in the nightlife. And I just never had that thought before, and I had it recently, and I was like, yeah, because for me, my friends know this, everyone else who really knows me know this. I'm like, I get so tired of like the scene, because I'm like, this is what I always say. It's the same people, it's the same drinks, it's the same, everything is the same every time I go out. So I never really go out unless I'm in the mood. But I'm like, no, I should change that mindset, because these people out here need us to come in and watch the shows and attend, and that dollar you're handing to a queen means so much to them. And it's just good to support your community and your local bars and your local queens. So that is what I'm ending the video with for this little pride topic we got on, because it's important. So take your girlfriends, take your friends, be respectful. Do not go over there acting an ass, because I'm sure they already deal with enough. And yeah. So, you guys, should I start a podcast is the question I want to leave off with. Are we going to do this? Should I have it on a separate channel? Should it be on my channel? I see people do it on a separate channel. I don't know. I have been working on some graphic things, and I really want to roll this out within like the next 2 weeks, if not for sure July. So I cannot wait to read your comments, hear you guys' feedback. Again, with the breathing, we're going to get the breathing under control, hopefully. And we're going to remember not to eat before filming, so that way I'm not having a burp throughout. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like today's video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. We're growing here every single day. And I used to say years ago, subscribe, join me here on my journey. We're trying to reach 10K. Now, subscribe, join my journey. We are on the road to reach 20K. That's crazy. So make sure you let everyone know. I will chat with you guys in the comments, and I will see you guys on Friday. Bye.